Hello, y'all. It's Sacred Gabber, and we are back for some more Metaphor. How are y'all doing? Happy freaking Saturday or whatever day it is for you. Let's go ahead and continue right where we left off. We're on the road. We've got ourselves a little freaking a runner. And we gotta explore. Oh, look at. Look at. Oh, I was. God damn it. Pantry. There's some pristine clear water and more coney meat. I wonder who left them here. I could use these for cooking. Look at this thing. Just rattling away.
Got it.
It's the kitchen. I can prepare meals here. Oh no. Our beds are freaking... Okay. These are beds? They seem pretty small. Yeah, we got the capsule beds. Well,
what's this?
beneath this cloth, there seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. Dude, there's so many monsters in the back. We're just leaving him in our dust. Huh? Wash. There's a washing machine. Well, okay. It makes sense because the armor that we get that we need to get purified, the weapons and gear. Machine that does laundry, handmade by Neuros. Seems there's nothing in it at the moment. Upright cleaning tool. Maybe not now. What? A vacuum? There's a vacuum? I'm assuming we're gonna use that vacuum for... Why is there a prisoner shirt in bars? Don't tell me. I can't read any of that stuff on the wall. Oh, I'm guessing those are his glasses, his spare glasses.
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run. You see, you used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled in the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beasts made for zero momentum loss. Really? Okay. Zero momentum loss. Even the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Gauntlet Runner activities. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. I've never seen an igniter like this before. Dude, I'm a little concerned. Magic igniter, enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses magma crystals as fuel. God dang, dude. Alright, well. Let's go back up. Can we go up? Massive door. The door must lead to the end of the Gauntlet Runner. It's locked tight to prevent accidental entry. Cockpit. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Is he all right?
Oh
no.
I'm sorry.
He's motion sick. I'll survive. I can handle the swaying of a carriage. But it's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. Rip. Motor.
Speaking of,
Nura said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. What's this? The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion, This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that'll really expand your mind. Want to read it together over by the window? Actually, yes. We did do a little bit on imagination, so shall we spend some time reading this book?
Actually?
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There are so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There are so many things I've learned since we started traveling together. Same here.
That's right.
The same for me. You relate, huh? There's so much one needs to see firsthand to comprehend. Hey, Deiko. I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Sounds like fun. Let's do it. Sounds like fun. Yes, let's. I don't know where we'd go, but I'm looking forward to it already. Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Now, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? It's one of these. Just teaching me and telling me things is great. I'm not really all that knowledgeable, though. That's how you feel, though. I'll gladly tell you every insight I have. With everything we've been through recently, I've realized that knowledge is an invaluable asset. I want to keep experiencing new wonders, so let's never stop learning together. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book. It describes a new world, if a place other than this really exists. I'd really like to visit someday.
All right.
Nice. That one's gonna take a while. That one is gonna take a while. Freaking wisdom went up real quick. Tolerance went up real quick, but imagination seems to be taking a while. I think we're only halfway. Still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establishing camp somewhere safe, and you can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. 3 days until we reach Martyria. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone?
Hey.
Hey, I'm looking for something to do. My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Here to keep me company for a while. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination. Yeah.
Now then.
So, next up is Martia. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you. We went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? They had no allies.
what's that about?
Maybe they lacked allies.
Oh, I see.
I see. Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then
If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Yeah, we're definitely like at 60%, maybe 75%, but I think 60%. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Dabic.
good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams. I assure you, regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, wonders really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris? Feels like a waste, though. I know we're traveling, so time is just gonna pass. But at the same time, we can't do anything else. We'll arrive at Martia in 2 days. I mean, we're just kind of stuck. There's nothing we can do about it. Oh, we can hang out. Okay, so, okay, wait, what is this? Courage? That's courage, I think. I want to work on my imagination, though. It's almost done. How are we doing on... I do think that courage is bumped up a little bit. Oh wait, I could have done that from the front, from the menu. Yeah, courage is a little bit. I thought to say that's like 40%, maybe 30. And then...
What now?
Wait, how'd I... There it is. Yeah, freaking wisdom is on level 2. We haven't done anything with that one yet. Or anything else with that one yet. I would...
What now?
What happens if we go here? Map showing the area surrounding our destination of Martia.
Let's see here. It's your call. Let's see.
Nothing we can do about it though, right? All we can do is just look at the map. What happened? Okay, hold on. What is this, by the way? Watchtower. I don't think we were up here. Good lord. I wonder if we're actually going anywhere on the map. Probably not. If anything, they probably have a nice wide area and we're just going in a circle. This is so odd. Yep. Stompy stomp. I just wanted to see if that thing was going to attack. Since we were outside. What to do, what to do. Yep, let's read it. We still got time.
What's that?
He stared up into the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament? Yeah, firmament caught his eye. The moon at midday. No. Despite its cold, stony glow, this was no moon, no star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Empyrean beings.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. So, he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon? Or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings?
Right.
Dragons remain sound good, I think. It would be an enormous dragon to be visible from the ground, right? I feel like any world with a dragon that big wouldn't last very long. Oh, okay. Okay, you gotta be careful what you pick. I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit if it were a real place. You gotta be careful.
I say, we
Hi.
could stop for a break.
Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping here.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Ooh. We gotta take a little break from the stomping around. Here we are. Should we get a closer look?
Wow.
Wow, it's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nurse pulled a sheet of paper and brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow. Nurse, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me? You sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Received Neuris's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there.
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? Yeah, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. And we could tell her a story about this place. The next time we're in Grand Trod, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
Huh? A magical organism in the form of a tree? Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its currently color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. That's about 20%, 25%, something like that.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Yay. I wonder what kind of place Martia is. I'm sure we'll find out. She's freaking tall. I mean, she does have heels on, but she's still tall.
well met.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm currently no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Sure. This power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects. But one bit they all have in common is their armored-like appearance. What do you make of it? It's kind of cool. It's kind of scary. I don't see it as scary. I'm sorry, but I see it as freaking kind of cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking of how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not, then, the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Huckleberg and I talked about the things that about things to come. I feel my imagination increasing.
Now then.
Oh, we did it! Nice. All right, I'm happy. My imagination has gone up to level 2. We can start working on like courage and eloquence. We haven't done a damn thing with eloquence at all.
Imagination.
Is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If a true sovereignty is that aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Why didn't I even get any money?
Age of a new king.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't made. That was mag, not money. Never mind. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Look at her. You're always.
We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Uh-oh.
Why is it so bumpy? That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Uh-oh.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Oh, okay. Looks like we're in a 3-way battle now.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah! It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opponent's side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Louise's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodell if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Glodell a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us?
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Glodell! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Uh-huh. His monk's bored. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Okay.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
That's a spear monk, and the other's a mage. Alright,
Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold
That's
back.
your opening, Captain!
I call upon royal power within! The power of ice!
You hit their weakness!
You disgrace the sanctest way.
I stand waiting.
Know your
They won't hold
place.
back! Ice!
Peasants!
I shall vanquish evil. Be frozen!
Grim state.
I shall be as a
Let's
shield.
go! What could you hope to achieve? Take this!
what?
underestimate me!
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Healer! Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
Who needs it? No
That's
holding
your
back!
opening, Captain!
The power of ice!
I go to his
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Charging in! Knight!
She doesn't have a physical attack. No, she doesn't
No.
have any physical attack.
I see you!
You got them right in their
Behold
weak spot!
my power!
I doubt it's gonna do anything. I doubt it's gonna do anything.
Nice hit! That
Know
was
your
perfect.
place. Peasants!
Wow. Rude. I don't think I gave him any. Oh, I did give him perfect punch.
Take that!
I stand ready.
What could you hope to achieve?
Okay.
Come forth, royal soul! Maybe not.
Ooh, it's too early for that.
Who needs igniters? I'll show you magic. I shall vanquish evil. Let me rethink. Take this!
Observe the enemy.
The power of healing.
Witness the power of sanctism. More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Hang in there!
Take this! Sanctism will reign!
Oh, please!
Okay.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
I call upon royal power within!
Is everyone all right?
Knight!
Is that all?
The power of healing. Healer! With healing power.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
I shall seize my chance. Sanctism will reign!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
Okay. I need to hit him. I need to.
Now, what's the... To the fore! This should do it!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
I see you!
Put them right in
Let's
their
stay
weak
calm.
spot.
Vida's power. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I can't afford to hold back. You first.
Observe the enemy.
Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound.
Take this!
Oh, please!
Sanctism will reign!
Ow.
We're not out of this yet.
'Twas needed.
My thanks.
Behold!
I shall
my
vanquish
power!
evil. You'll be dust!
By the sworn...
I see you!
Put them right in their weak spot.
Ready for impact.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign! Come at me!
Take this! Try hard!
Is everyone all right?
Put them right in their weak spot.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
Just keep everybody healthy.
I'm obliged.
Keep everybody healthy.
I shall fight as the... Are you prepared? I'll crush you!
To him. So, the faithful are broken before you. Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, He gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Okay.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here!
Yes.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling. Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt! Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh! What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there,
Look at him
love.
in the background.
You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take
Look at
it
him.
anymore.
Oh, he wants the
I
machine.
know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one
I think
starstruck?
she is.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand?
Yeah, you are. You're the only one.
Then, on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Eh?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Thing's freaking huge.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I think it's supposed to be this one.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
Okay.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Jaime, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their
All right.
nests, and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
I love how they're definitely like saying, "Oh yeah, you're always safe as long as you're in your Gauntlet Runner," which makes me believe we're probably gonna lose it eventually.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Nurse, you okay there?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Heh.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this
Young
nerdy
sproglet.
old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
So let's go. Maybe I should look into Comero when we get to Martia.
This one's important.
All right. Sounds good to me. We left Neris, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed toward our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh. So we're at Martia this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. Carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
We'll find out.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
All fights have casualties. It's not my business.
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these
I have no idea
strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is that a bug? Is that a giant bug?
Some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Yes,
Oh,
natural
good.
juices, all right.
Larval innards.
Yay!
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
Looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. 'Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
Barely bitten in it. Felt a spray, and I already felt a spray of something. But as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Thanks for that. You don't have to mention that last bit.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
There's a runner.
Let's see here.
The rival gauntlet runner.
It's your... let's... Oh, it's your call. Let's see. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need.
That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Okay.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Lovely. Also, I just noticed they gave Gallica like a full bowl, but she has a tiny bowl in her hand. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. At first, I thought it was like some kind of vegetable, some kind of like vegetable dish, but then I noticed that it looked like entrails.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Been forever since we had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet Lady tomorrow, in the morning. So let's get beauty sleep. I would like.
Aye.
Pleasure to see you.
I was trying to get info from you, but you wouldn't sell it. Well, the cuisine was delicious to the last meal. Martia is a fine city indeed. Which makes this Heisme's offenses all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if that man's given in to despair. It's not letting me talk to him at all. Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing beats the bed at an inn.
Right?
I could see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier in an inn. I wish Nearest could come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Wow, what beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept though.
Well, hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They all went to Gigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market.
All right then.
More people missing.
Hello there.
Oh, here we go. Give me that.
All right then.
What? Not handling any new bounties at the moment. Everyone's caught up in the incidents. You know the ones. I think reception should be open again by tomorrow. Damn it.
Look at that.
Look.
Versus Katharina. Her. Guess she's got the skills to back it up. Back up her talk.
An elder candidate? No.
Where do we go?
All right then.
One.
What now?
Hey!
What'll it be?
Now then.
Okay. Ooh, 20 grand. Damn, that goes up quite a bit. $40 grand. Lovely.
Good.
Ooh. Eh.
Can't be.
What'll it be?
Oh, okay. So it's either flame or ice. Okay.
Can't be.
More people missing.
Respect the old, tax the young. What the hell?
Whoa.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm going the right way.
Oh, any one of them will do.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barden has been waiting on 10. Whatever. Apparently the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Best not to keep her waiting, Let us be about it. Castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting this city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined this city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady of the castle.
I've awaited you.
Ah, welcome. Fantastic. Lady Jonah is waiting inside. Let's go in. Let's go right now. That's all right.
Aye, yes.
Please, come this way.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes,
Yay.
Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
Aye.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
Alright.
We should go.
Now, how did I wind up here?
The poor bear. I'll advise me, keep your guard up then. Rumor has it, he's got some passing skill. They say he's faster than any soldier, that nobody could so much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet.
Boy.
Oi, you there. Can I talk to you for a bit? Heard that you're gonna catch that Heisme for us. Yeah, I just wanted to give you my thanks. Just eating me wife. She's one of the people that's gone
My
missing.
thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. Fortunately, no. I don't know much about them. I'm afraid. Sorry I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
Oh, any one of them will do.
Welcome.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm all thought about today.
So, hey.
Oh no, that's not it. We're after information. More than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about giant sandworms, do you? All that is dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give him a wide berth. Wow, impressive that you go out there alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. You might try asking that fella by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae.
Can't be.
What is it?
Giant sandworm? Well, Martrians love our edible grubs, but we're a bit different to their inedible parents. Larva's my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. I can't recall any. Oh wait, hang on. I just thought of someone. There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it might be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town?
Nice.
Some good info. Maybe this merchant is still nearby.
Stop that at once.
Can hardly think on it.
Ugh, headache. Well, it's truly destroyed. Nasty little hangover, this. Blimey, I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. Why the hell did I go and do something like that?
Can hardly think on. More people missing.
Yes?
Whoa.
Effective tribal at all? Once we've got things figured out, maybe we should go talk to a seer again.
More people missing.
What do you want to know?
What's your business with
Excuse
me?
me.
Looking for a merchant. One who had something to say about giant sandworms yesterday. Oh, that guy from last night. Yeah, he was blathering so loud you heard him whether you wanted to or not. Know what he said? Why don't you ask him yourself? I know your next question is plain as day, but where is he? I'm this town's informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things, but information isn't free, friend. How about 150 reeve sound?
Thank you kindly.
Just like I knew you would. Now then, deal's a deal.
Who's the real skinny?
Yeah, it's the Ishkia. In front of the fountain, just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern, he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
All right.
He's finally got some information. Well, yes, but I was already trying to talk to the dude, but he didn't want to say a damn thing.
People missing. Can hardly think on it.
Business with me. Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Right. Tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. Just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And then at the bar, I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point, the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down. And I, regret that now.
No good.
Well, great. No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset, too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
'Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck, and still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there! Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Okay.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have yous getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nae danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
All right. Sounds like we got a plan.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Eh? I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, is he there? You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it was like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
We rested inside the gauntlet runner for today at Nurse's
Time marches
request.
on, and the age of a new king draws
Or
nearer.
suggestion.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
That thing in the gauntlet runner?
Are you talking about that thing inside the gauntlet runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the gauntlet runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper
Teleportation!
use, its great power will turn your gauntlet runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Okay.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
One of it says that teleportation magic Moore was talking about.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the gauntlet runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be
I
no
mean,
explanation
where
for
we
this
are.
other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but... What do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Can I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try.
Oh, dash it.
You could knock me down with a feather. I always thought something was strange. I thought it to be a type of igniter. But when I tried fueling it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. I ran up and down the castle asking the other court engineers, but nobody had an answer. Couldn't even tell who put the blasted thing into the design. Let me think of a place we've already been to.
Where to?
Well, that's it. Okay. I'll focus on Martia as our destination.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Whoa! Hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
That's all. What else can you do? We're already going through the process.
It's Martira. We really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
I wish I could imagine it, but we've never been there.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Well, that's what I was trying to do before we just freaking teleported back to the freaking capital. To capture Heisme, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martia Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martia. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared. Going to other cities. If you want to return to previous locations, such as Grand Trod, open the right bumper, world map. Select the destination. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
So?
We'd better make sure we're as strong as we can get. Speaking of, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. I was trying. Dang it.
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there? That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Grius' dagger is missing!
Memento was stolen!
Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Okay. Where we can find a clue about that man who took the dagger.
Come on!
Hey, you, that guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where he went?
No,
I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. But that's true. But, I mean, that dagger's really important to us. Is it? Well, you'll have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh, come on. Not even a hint? This man seems to know something. How can I get him to help us? Consider it a kingly investment. With my overflowing imagination, I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in your debt. You, the future king? That's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. But strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more, and you want your item back. But I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first. Okay.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these sorts are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
Well,
hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
Cuculus?
This one's important.
A dagger, a ring, and a rake. All right.
I implore you.
Even in your gauntlet runner, it's a night's travel from Martia. A bit far, but something.
And right there's a labyrinth.
We'll face danger here.
This place, it's your call. Oh, I smell trouble. Let's see here.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. Okay.
More people missing.
Look at... Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty? That's certainly it's... Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are something else. Here's the reward as promised. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
Nice.
All right.
Well done.
Monster Hunter! Subjugated a bounty. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll have the other contracts ready for you, so be sure to check back. Reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital's looking for someone who can take it down. So the thing about it having made off with a family heirloom, claims the reward will be a pretty reeve, but the army's too busy to deal with a personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go? If you feel like you know a thing or two. The noble on Sunlimil Street would have more details. So there's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital would know more. Gaborn King, Forest Champion.
Don't go get yourself killed.
Yeah. Hey.
Excellent. In the case, Goborns are skulking in the Imp's Den northeast of Martia. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding Goborn keeps order within the horde. Take him out, and the big guy should appear. The mage wears black cloth. Bet you can get more information from about the target from the Martia's informant.
Good hunting to you.
Bring me the Imp's loincloth once you've taken care of them. In exchange, we'll get a reward.
Let's do it.
Let's see here. This place. All right.
All right.
Now what am I to do?
That sounds right.
Something like a merchant would come up with. But the more you think about it, the less sense it makes. What would happen to people who can't work? Besides, if there were no taxes, how could the kingdom help anyone? It'd be every person for themselves.
Now what am I to do?
Just a sec.
Okay, guess we can't go that way.
Lots of ideas.
More people missing.
I'll hold off on you for now.
I'm in trouble now.
Gone to shite,
Thank you.
says.
More people missing.
What say you?
If you'd like to check the weather before traveling, speak with the fortune teller. They can forecast the region's weather for the next 2 days. And all for the low price of 250. Ugh, fine.
Well, thank you.
At least this stuff is cheap.
Let's see.
We'll face danger here.
It's your call. Here's where we are now.
It's a campground. We'll face danger here.
Here's where we are. Here's where we are. Here's where we are now.
Pop by again, won't you?
Are they going to kidnap me too?
Now what am I to do?
I don't see anything.
More people missing.
This?
I feel like I've seen these all over the place. Forden never misses an opportunity, does he? The other candidates are copying him and putting up posters too.
More people missing.
I'm out of ideas.
Now what am I to do?
Absolutely terrible thing that's happened. Kidnapping people. It's mad it is. City's in a hell of a spot right now, but we can't give in to fear. Times like this mean you can't hold back. So you may as well jump headlong into the canyon with a rope, of course.
Try, yeah?
You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you're fare much better if you had some courage. Though I suppose there's no harm in trying. Try to take the plunge. You must first believe in yourself. You will return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. Good.
Good.
Ha! That's the spirit. But, think you have the spirit after coming eye to eye with the bottom of the valley? Bungee jumping? Really?
Hey.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Your legs are trembling. But I guess it's too late to turn back now. If you die, I'm going to be real mad, so good luck. Alright, looks like everything is set. Well then, get ready. Not good. I looked over the edge and suddenly feel faint. What? Did he just pass out? Are you okay? Well, that was interesting. Everybody has bad days, mate. Tell you what, take this to commemorate your survival. Here. I was too scared to make the leap. My courage still improved by making the attempt.
All right.
Dude, that's almost leveled it up. Got kind of this as a test of courage as we made our way back to the others. I'm just trying to work on it. Spending time at night. You can now travel. You can travel safely between towns at night using teleportation magic. Don't forget to keep an ear out for your followers' voices. He seemed promising, but Rita comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
All right then. All right then. Let's go.
Do they have a sale right now?
Real sorry missing out.
They do have a sale right now. 30% off. Spell 14 grand. This I do.
Yeah.
Nope. Can't afford that.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
I don't think there was anything here right now that I wanted. Wait, didn't I get that? I thought I bought that. No, I think I didn't because it wasn't that big of a freaking increase.
All right then.
Let's go.
If they have a deal, then shouldn't this guy have a deal?
What you want to know?
No.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
About the mountains of treasure. I think you'd best stay away. The treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monsters as well. The one that possesses the real danger there is the treasure monster. That said, I can only guess at what it looks like. Apparently they put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you while you're snoozing. Rumor has it, there are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. They sell them at the dodgy Gloomhall shop over in Grand Trad. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape by tossing coin at it. Now, I've heard that somewhere out there are skills that use money. If you had some of those, the fight might go smoother.
All right, Gem.
Lastly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason, as it's said that it carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it. Yeah, we don't have anybody for stealing.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary force, but journey in deeper and you find yourself in the Goborn Haven. These creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single Goborn is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. If you got business with the Goborn King, who runs the horde of them, you're going to want to take out the Goborns in Black Claw.
He's the real skinny.
No weakness to speak of, but they love a good nap. You can find some items to make them drowsy at general stores around town. That's how you fight them. You may already know, but don't go wielding a staff, yeah? They'll fly off the handle even... What else? Ah! There are also a lot of giant insects called vesps in there. They're apparently weak to pierce attacks. You best prepare yourself with a spear or bow, or something of that sort. That's about it. Alright.
Gone to shite, this has.
All right then.
How do I follow her? All right.
Now what am I to do?
You?
Did you thief, Grandtrod? Yeah, no matter. I'll not begrudge you your secrets. So, you haven't told anyone about it? So, be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment?
Now then.
Alright, come in. Why do I feel like she has like a little kitten or something?
Now then.
Okay, it's not... What the hell is it? A dog? Some kind? This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. Is it actually some vicious monster?
What?
No.
No, it's as weak as and pathetic as it looks. Harmless. Are you sure? I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I am entrusting this matter to you. Why me?
Why?
Why are you asking this of me?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us for so far. You don't want us to be enemies.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it whatever you want. Okay. I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitta's dog. It seems strangely attached to you.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Did you look into me?
Why? Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it is my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of...
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Huh. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
You.
I'll be frank with you, Dicko. You're bad for business. But that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damned things from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodyless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? I can sense Brigitte's faint expectations and trust towards me. Yay.
Yet still they oppose me. Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. Done already? Huh? That's all you want me to do today? You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. Okay. Thanks. Until next time, we'll be waiting. Or at least the dog will.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless.
So, those sand flashes, do you think we can really rely on something as unknowable as the movements in the wind? It would seem so. According to the fortune teller, the signs continue to appear just as expected. Good. No changes to our plans then. Let's prepare as best as we can.
We got a major bargain.
It's Idle Day, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you've had your eye on anything, today's the day.
Mister.
I wonder how Mister's doing. But I can't ask Miss Fabian. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go and talk with her.
I'm out of ideas.
What now?
What do you mean I have quest? What
now?
quest do I have? Oh, yeah. Does it say when I need to leave? Oh, okay. We gotta leave on the 2nd. So you got a couple days.
An elder candidate? No.
Okay, they had a sale yesterday. Is it different from today?
Real sorry.
No, it's 20%. This is actually more. Crud. Oh well. Alright, fine. Okay. This is a good stopping point. Hold on, let's get over here. This is a good stopping point. We are, of course, not going to end the stream, but we are going to end the video here. So, for those that are there she goes. So, for those that are watching us in the future on YouTube, thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, click that thumbs up button, click that subscribe button. That lets both YouTube and I know that you're enjoying the videos that I make and want to see more. And, of course, if you want to come and hang out with us, freaking the link for the streams down in the description below. Click on that link. Come and hang out. We'd love to get new peeps in the chat. But for now, once again, thanks for watching. And later, YouTube. Bye. Peace.